How y'all doing?
I have insomnia, so it's time to make some money. This video is sponsored by Dope. This is gonna be my imaginary mic tonight because I don't have one yet. So Korean drama. Back in my day, it was synonym for frail, underprivileged crybaby heroine with maybe an asshole family bred, super rich chaebol who happens to usually be possessive, very handsome, and 1 + 1 = I love you forever. Despite the many toxic tendencies that the male leads usually have, despite the more compatible, reasonable, more attractive, most times second lead, and yes, I suffered the male lead syndrome more times than I can count. She's in the trap, I'll never forgive you. The people shall never forgive you. Here's my line of saying. Nowadays, though, the Korean drama industry has stepped it up and said, hold my drink, hold my shoes, let me show y'all. Watch this. They've been stepping on our necks with incredible storylines and female leads full of character who can proudly hold the girl power flag. You won't be missed. There's no perfect example of this than in the drama at the center of this video. My Name is an action-filled, suspense-rich Korean drama with a lead actress doing it absolute justice. In just 10 episodes, it delivered one hell of a dang ride that easily reached the high mighty ranks of my top 20 Korean dramas of all time. Which is actually an easy task when you prioritize incredible pacing that makes sense and absolutely not weak-ass crybaby heroine. And action scenes that remind me of the best anime fights of all time.
So you're sure that it has nothing to do with the fact that you're obsessed with revenge plots?
Oh yeah, that.
And the hot romantic interest? What about the Yakuzas?
That too.
And I'm pretty sure there's a hot, steamy kiss scene in there.
Oh my god, fine, all of the above. My Name delivers all of that and more because the acting is actually great. Out of this world, honestly. So the story explores Yoonji-woo, a young teenager who is an outcast because her father happens to be a well-known gang member. She gets bullied by both kids and adults until she finally reaches her breaking point, which was actually marvelous to see. Somebody give this lady an Oscar. Like yesterday. That was cloud nine to me, honestly. And because it can't be a Korean drama without tragedy, tragedy hits and her father is murked and she decides to step away from the light to embrace the darkness. So Ji-woo reaches out to her father's gangbanger friends and says, hey, I need help with murking whoever did this to my dad. Like now. The reason why I like this drama is because it explores the many ways that grief can be a magnet to letting darkness consume you. She embraces it to the point she loses her soul. And so that's Ji-woo's descent to darkness. The path she decides to take is millions of miles away from her humanity. It just makes sense. I mean, the world was never kind to her. In her perspective, people that were supposed to guide her and protect her all were against her. I mean, she just basically lost the last thing in the world that mattered to her. Grief turns Ji-woo cold, empty. But she stays determined in all the wrong ways. She converts her pain into a fuel to train in a predominantly male environment. And when I say predominantly, I mean predominantly. Alright, fiction aside, yeah. If that was me, if that happened to be me having to train in a predominantly male environment filled with abs, sweat, Yakuza tattoos, evil smirk having gangbangers, I would cry too. Matter of fact, this hot guy is mean. Like, actual mean. You're being a bad boy. So we don't like him over here, okay? Deactivate Thirsty Kita. Anyways, the bad guy here happens to be the last man standing during the all man for himself plus Ji-woo brawl. And first of all, you go girl. So Ji-woo over here defeats hot bad guy over here, and he doesn't like it. But because we pray a living God over here, Ji-woo is able to escape him, and big bad hot Yakuza sweaty evil smirk Ajoshi from the beginning teaches him a lesson. I'll keep it at that. Thanks to her winning a brawl against all 3,000 Yakuza members, she's happily embraced by the Yakuza society and takes on the role of the mole in the police forces. It's in that setting that we're introduced to hot guy number 2. And of course, because it's not a Korean drama without a sprinkle of cliches, they hate each other. Through working together, he slowly warms up to her and kind of starts getting perplexed about why she is so cold. Newsflash, buddy. She happens to be a mole, you know? Hey, at least he's not a rich, obnoxious lead with nothing to serve but his looks, right? And then from there, everything else is considered spoilers, which is something that I do not do. So watch the freaking drama, okay?